for the safety of everyone, please observe the following. We encourage you to wear your face mask properly at all times while inside the venue. Eating and drinking inside the FEU auditorium is not allowed. Let us all maintain its cleanliness. Properly dispose of your trash and use face masks in the assigned trash bins. Thank you. May I request everyone to please settle down as we are about to begin in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of the university administrators and guest speaker. Leading the procession is the university registrar, Genesis John G. Borja, with the university mace carried by Wayne Winter J. Oiseco. The mace is the symbol of the university and is displayed in official university functions. It consists of the university seal, the mace is the symbol of the university and is displayed in official university functions. It consists of the university seal done in solid bronze, resting on a finely carved staff made of Philippine hardwood. The FEU coat of arms signifies the influence of FEU in Philippine society, culture, and traditions. The golden star in the middle represents the academic disciplines offered by the university. The heraldic supporter is in sari manok motif in full colors, projecting the nationalistic spirit upon which the university was founded. It also serves as a link between past and present. Please welcome the department chairs, coordinators, and directors of different offices in the university. Please welcome the Dean of the Institute of Accounts, Business and Finance, Dr. Enrique E. Lozari. Dean of the Institute of Architecture and Fine Arts, Architect Raquel L. Bakiran. Dean of the Institute of Education, Dr. Rosarito T. Suatenco. Dean of the Institute of Health Sciences and Nursing, Dr. John Anthony D. Yason. Dean of Nursing, Moira G. Uy. Dean of the Institute of Tourism and Hotel Management, Dr. Joy Sheila Baraero Era. Please welcome the Vice President For Academic Development, Dr. Evangeline P. Bautista. Guest Speaker, Joy Ann C. De Vera. Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Teresa Trinidad P. Tino. Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, followed by the multi-faith prayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayang magiliw, peles ng sinangana, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, guyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bagaw, may dinagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kistat ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdilingling, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng mahal ating pagsinta, uy langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pa ay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Glory to you, Almighty,
for gathering us today.
Give us the fortitude
to conquer life's challenges.
Inspire us to excel
and be upright in everything we do.
Guide us to remain united
In diversity,
to serve
and love one another. Amen.
Please be seated. Please welcome the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Teresa Trinidad P. Tino, to give the message of commendation.
Good morning, everyone, parents and FEU graduates who are here today to be honored because of all the hard work that you have put in over the past 4 years. I have prepared a commendation. I'm commending you. It's actually a commendation for the graduates, but I'm also commending the parents. To the graduates of Far Eastern University who are graduating with honors, school year 2020-2023, I commend you for your dedication, hard work, and perseverance that you have shown these past 4 years. Maybe the parents in the room don't know this, but all the graduates, teachers, and administrators here in this room know that maintaining a QPA of 3.4 or higher at FEU is very hard. So what you guys have done is really an achievement. The FEU system has basic education schools, and I can tell you that for parents of basic education students, this room and this moment is something that they aspire to. Basic education parents always want to know what the recipe is for a child who does well in school. They all want to know what they should do to raise children who are focused, interested, and dedicated, and who will excel in school. As a teacher of about 30 years, I think I have a clue or two about what that recipe is. Of course, we need intelligence, but there's actually a glut of intelligence in a school like FEU, where there is an entrance test to screen applicants and quotas to get in. So maraming matatalino. So definitely there is intelligence aplenty, and yet there's only a few of you in this room. So intelligence is of no use if the students do not have grit and self-control. This is the fortitude part of our core values. The students have to be committed and not easily discouraged. They have to have self-control, know how to manage their time, and know how to balance work with life, friends, love, family, and community. They probably also have to have passion and interest in learning, interest in others, and interest in the world. This, for me, actually, is the hardest to come by. It's very difficult to find students who are really, truly passionate about learning. It's hard to find students who are curious about things and like to ask questions. Students also have to have drive, which is one of the aspects of fortitude. But the drive here is a drive to work not just on subjects that they like, but on all subjects, so that includes Rizal and art appreciation. For the non-math majors, that means math. Okay, so is this you? Does it sound familiar? Maybe graduates who are in this room today, we can invite you to be speakers at the Parents' Assembly of our basic education school, and you can tell them what is that recipe. We hope also that you have integrity, the core value of uprightness. This we cannot know for sure. There's no record of it, no? Like your grades, there's a test, there's no record of testing integrity. All we know is that everyone here in this room, students, I don't know about the parents, have no major discipline cases, so that says something. But teachers, I think, also have a good sense about the integrity of their students. They know who is really masigasig and honest about the work that they put in. So although there's no formal test of integrity, in all likelihood, the students in this room are indeed honest and honorable students. But apart from intelligence, drive, grit, self-control, integrity, and passion, there is one ingredient to the recipe of what goes into making a student who succeeds in academics, and this is probably family support. In all likelihood, you are all here today because your parents are also here today supporting you and being so proud of you as they have done all these years. Students, maybe some of you have very good and loving relationships with your parents or grandparents or guardians or siblings, whoever it is that supported you all these years. And some of you maybe have very difficult relationships with them. But please believe me when I say that they may have weird ways of showing it, but they do love you so, so much. There is no parent who does not want to shield and protect you from the world and simultaneously want you to go out into the world and shine. You, my dear graduates, have what is called good bones, the strong bones, no, the foundation for building a good and happy life. All these things that I mentioned, they go into making your good bones: intelligence, grit, drive, self-control, passion, and of course, a supportive community. The term good bones is also used now to refer to structures, houses, and buildings. And maybe I'm not sure there are architecture students here today, or it's in the afternoon session. The architects know this. No? They call houses and buildings that have good foundations are said to have good bones. My dear graduates, you are blessed with good bones. As you are about to leave school after these years and finally be an adult, we at FEU ask you to use your good bones to make this world a better place for all. In closing, let me share with you a poem from the perspective of a parent who simultaneously wants to protect their child from the world, but also wants to encourage them to go out into the world and change the world. The poem is called, let's see if we can flash it, the poem is called Good Bones by the poet, American poet Maggie Smith. And it reads, "Life is short. though I keep this from my children. Life is short, and I have shortened my own life in 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways. 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways that I'll keep from my children. The world is at least 50% terrible, and that's a conservative estimate, though I keep this from my children. For every bird, there is a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a broken child, bagged, sunk in a lake. Life is short, and the world is at least half terrible. And for every kind stranger, there is one who would break you. Though I keep this from my children, I am trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor, real estate agent, walking through a real shithole chirps on about good bones, good foundation. This place could be beautiful, right? You could make this place beautiful. To the loving parents, grandparents, guardians, siblings in the room who have good bones, congratulations. This is your triumph too. To our Latin honor graduates who inherited their good bones from the ones who have supported them all these years, I commend you for your achievement. When you go out into the world, keep FEU in your hearts. Please go out into the world and make this place beautiful. Thank you.
May we now invite on stage the Dean of the Institute of Accounts, Business and Finance, Dr. Enrique E. Lozari, together with Associate Dean Earl Joseph M. Borgonia, to present the Academic Excellence Award awardees for FEU Makati. May we call on Department Chair Lady Diane M. Madrid.
First semester, school year 2022-2023. Dimla John Allen Putian, cum laude. Second semester, school year 2022-2023. Elejedo Janritz Matthew Simon, cum laude. Mendoza Stephanie Salinas, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Marketing Management track. Second semester, school year 2022-2023. Ramos John Luigi, magna cum laude. Madrid Francesca Josephine Gatchalian, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, first semester school year 2022-2023. San Pedro Vince Leonard Junio, magna cum laude. Babaan Maria Alexandria Hernandez, cum laude. Second semester school year 2022-2023. Astilia Erica Ann Corsiga, magna cum laude. De la Cruz Arvin John Pasion, magna cum laude. Ganiron Friends Doreen Agoto, magna cum laude. Lagit Julian Ross Aliman, magna cum laude. Maranan Hazeline Manalo, magna cum laude. Poot Maria Cristina Moreno, magna cum laude. San Luis Andre Kian Vinuya, magna cum laude. Sarip City Shahani Makagaan, magna cum laude. Venancio Dale Jonathan Mariano, magna cum laude. Abuyan Trisha Marie Landines, cum laude. Astillero Cherish Hyacinth Gumapak, cum laude. Balanoyos Jennifer Kim Levantino, cum laude. Balisi Leira May Peralta, cum laude. Banyaga Joaquin Carlos Furton, cum laude. Bayato Ryan Jimenez, cum laude. Borlohan Chantal Wayne Floresca, cum laude. Cruz Veronica May Mateo, cum laude.
Photo opportunities will be done as they go down the stairs.
Deliarte Craig Vincent Dimaculangan, cum laude. De los Trico Patricia Roldan, cum laude. Diaz Angelica Joyce Reyes, cum laude. Domingo Rosemary Antonio, cum laude. Donessa Mary Jeshen Dagamak, cum laude. Estrella Hilary Irish Cedo, cum laude. Fulgar Randall Vernon Lopez, cum laude. Lopez Juvie Ann Suma, cum laude. Lopez Trisha Angelica Doria, cum laude. Medrano Christian Kim De Leon, cum laude. Mendoza Christian Salas, cum laude. Miliando Christian James Bautista, cum laude. Mules Al James Tapanan, cum laude. Murchante Monica Angel Ico, cum laude. Navales Angela May Macalintal, cum laude. Rivero Gabriel Ros Villafuerte, cum laude. Poot Maria Cristina Moreno, cum laude. Sa Vidal Catherine Liwanag, cum laude. Sumulong Mary Rose Villa, cum laude. Tagalog Diane Bernadette Cruz, cum laude. Ramos Jean Patrick Salguire, magna cum laude. Labanco Junior Teodoro Fulay, cum laude.
Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Business Analytic Track. Second semester school year 2022-2023, Argilio Bianca May Robles, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Financial Management Track, first semester school year 2022-2023. Bautista Cariza Marie Cruz, magna cum laude. Karasi John Michael Diaz, magna cum laude. Recamara Christine May Pariño, magna cum laude. Juanete John Marie Nicole Masilang, cum laude. Second semester school year 2022-2023. Araos Christine Joy Santa Maria, magna cum laude. Kapulong Ivy Catherine Manuel, magna cum laude.
We call on the Associate Department Chair for FEU Manila Institute of Accounts, Business and Finance, Dr. Joselito Tem, to assist in the awarding.
Castro Aliza Marie Constante, magna cum laude. Dakanay Christine Joy Ismeria, magna cum laude. Hidalgo Tatiana Marie Faminiano, magna cum laude. Marapia Alexandre Mestal, magna cum laude. Munton Marie Dian Lidesma, magna cum laude. Reyes Archina Reyes, magna cum laude. Santiago Stephanie Ashley Cabia, magna cum laude. Villamor Jesril, magna cum laude. Zamojo Great Rumor Labador, magna cum laude. Abordo Chelsea Ann Gelvis, cum laude. Aligarves Raven Gale Insigne, cum laude. Aranjuez Adrian Kyle Almalves, cum laude. Cruz Alia Christine Tabanud, cum laude. Diaz Elgin Garcia, cum laude. Felizar Jacqueline Tan, cum laude. Gemal Vince Jenica Fernandez, cum laude. Lopez Luigi Sulit, cum laude. Manalo Olga Katikbak, cum laude. Marvelia Duke Daniel Natividad, cum laude. Masilang Bianca Joy Velhica, cum laude. Nases Alea Audrey Arciaga, cum laude. Ovaldo Ann Mical Baldos, cum laude. Ofialda Erica May Taharan, cum laude. Potonea Julian May Verial, cum laude. Relieve Cristel K. Dimapilis, cum laude. Si Aliana Nicole Gacho, cum laude. Tome Daniel de la Cruz, cum laude. Torres Ronald Jess Sumayaw, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Leadership and Human Capital Management track. Second semester school year 2022-2023. Balasta Bianca Rain Nirza, cum laude. Bantiguez Sandor Victor Larangan, cum laude. De la Peri Celine Marie Castillo, cum laude. Panoy Lindsay Nicole Castro, cum laude. Payuan Gwyneth Damian, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Marketing Management track. Second semester school year 2022-2023. Caparos Austin John Tan, magna cum laude. Casacuete Ariana Lexa Torres, magna cum laude. Conupio Lu Manilet Villanueva, magna cum laude. Dakanay Angelea Di Sahagun, magna cum laude. Di Guzman Dayan Josa de Luna, magna cum laude. Evangelista Kyla Trisha Lee, magna cum laude. Galvan Ivan Joshua Galanido, magna cum laude. Kabigting Roland Giao, magna cum laude. Nankil Micaela May Montaner, magna cum laude. Toledo Gladys Reyes, magna cum laude. Almiña Isabel Alexandra C., cum laude. Arellano Gwyneth Moira Sario, cum laude. Sario. Bayukan Mike Harold Salinas, cum laude. Calata Kathleen Denise Moreno, cum laude. Kamlian Yasmin Hakang, cum laude. Cuenta Angela Hilvano, cum laude. Dulay Maria Colette Parino, cum laude. Leonor Angelica Culin Di Mailig, cum laude. Matabang Julie Marie Cruz, cum laude. Obispo Samantha Lau, cum laude. Palmares Christine Buenafe, cum laude. Rabe Mariadona Lynn Fernandez, cum laude. Ramirez Rebecca Patricia Paule, cum laude. Recaforte Alte Jan Evangelista, cum laude. Rosetes Katrina Amar, cum laude. Santos Karen K. de la Cruz, cum laude. Solis Ada Camille Rigodon, cum laude. Santo Tomas Diana Marie de Mesa, cum laude. Tolentino Erica May Barrio, cum laude. Ubias Rose Wayne Bien Justiniani, cum laude. Orvistondo Angelo Miguel Orden, cum laude. Valenzuela Nicole Ann Enriquez, cum laude. Vargas Earl George Cereza, cum laude. Villalobos Akea Luis Malikdem, cum laude.
Bachelor of Science in Internal Auditing. First semester, school year 2022-2023. Torres Jr. Algerico Palatao, cum laude. Second semester, school year 2022-2023. Montemayor Daniela Zapata, magna cum laude. Ong Eliza Sarmiento, magna cum laude. Tongko Rain Arcega, magna cum laude. Castro Mayrin Cristina Limhoco, cum laude. Cortez Mary Ann Bonito, cum laude. Digma Maria Tricia Nicole Ferrer, cum laude. Emiterio Daniela May Calpito, cum laude. Estrella Emma Norin Hafalia, cum laude. Generoso Candiline Diaz, cum laude. Lumagi Lois Lane Sena, cum laude. Pintor Colleen Lailo, cum laude. Rustica Georgine Guloy, cum laude. Rigor Mary Jolene Gamis, cum laude. Salting Ann Nicole Alano, cum laude. Velasco Madeleine de Jesus, cum laude. Vicho Daryl Ragini, cum laude.
May we now invite on stage the Dean of the Institute of Architecture and Fine Arts, Architect Raquel L. Bakiran, together with Dean Architect Isaiah Israel D. Susi, to present the Academic Excellence Awardees for Bachelor of Fine Arts. May we call on Department Chair Jacqueline P. Dating.
Bachelor of Fine Arts, Major in Studio Arts, second semester school year 2022-2023, ang Zara Sofia Morecho, cum laude. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Major in Visual Communication, second semester school year 2022-2023, Atun Stella Aliza Vina Tomakin, magna cum laude. De Leon Maria Gian Pauline Tado, magna cum laude. Suezo Zaren John Abangan, magna cum laude. Avelino Rufiel Sioson, cum laude. Catalunya Alessandra Ley de Gamo, cum laude. Gabriel Chiara Maria Antoinette Tulfo, cum laude. Gomez John Ken Cebuano, cum laude. John Rachel Liwanag Marcelo, cum laude. Replan Ruth Angeline La Rosa, cum laude. Rugas III Anthony Mesana, cum laude. Singpet Darlene Marco, cum laude. Yanela Rogi Kaime, cum laude.
To present the Academic Excellence Awardees for the Bachelor of Science in Architecture, may we call on Department Chair, Architect Maria Cristina L. Alombro Akbar.
Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Building Construction Track, second semester, school year 2022-2023. D. Yumi Zarina Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Pulido Rosarine Angela Carsola, magna cum laude. Kabihe Criza May Mabato, cum laude. Cabral Julius Kenneth Legaspi, cum laude. Refugio Blessy Jane Solmiano, cum laude. Villa Flores Aiselmi Chavez, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Human Settlement Track, second semester, school year 2022-2023, Arellano Abigail Cada, cum laude. Suyat Missy Fajardo, cum laude.
May we now invite on the stage the Dean of the Institute of Education, Dr. Rosarito T. Swatenko, and to present the Academic Excellence Awardees for the Institute of Education Department of Undergraduate Studies. May we call on Department Chair, Mariz S. Otoro.
Bachelor of Physical Education, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Berinia Jose Gabriel Carillo, summa cum laude. Heronka C. J. Pabelona, magna cum laude.
Okay, sige. Sige.
Noblezada Alex Zamanta, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Exercise and Sports Science, major in Fitness and Sports Management. second semester school year 2022-2023. Belasbas JVV, cum laude. Manalo Daniel, cum laude. Ona Miguel Cedric, cum laude. Soriano Phoebe Kate, cum laude. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, second semester school year 2022-2023. Altorino Jeffrey Tuchmeri, magna cum laude. Dailo Gabriel Caleb, cum laude. Bachelor of Special Needs Education, second semester, school year 2022-2023. De Leon John Russell Danao, magna cum laude. Ramos Ross Anel Reyes, magna cum laude. Revadillo Rhea Riana Ramos, cum laude. Magna cum laude. Dasmariñas Frances Dayan Bernal, cum laude. Domo Ralph David Santos, cum laude. So Dan Latrell Brozo, cum laude.
May we once again invite on stage the Dean of the Institute of Accounts, Business and Finance, Dr. Enrique E. Lozari, to present awards for their graduates.
Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, second semester, school year 2022-2023. Ramos Jan Patrick Salguero, magna cum laude. Labanco Jr. Teodoro Fulay, cum laude.
May we now invite on stage the Dean of the School of Nursing, Moira Uy, and Department Chair Francis Obmerga to present the Academic Excellence Awardees for Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology. May we call on Associate Department Chairs Robin C. At and Rachel Ann Sigismundo.
For Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, first semester school year 2022-2023. Gaetano Pauljan Angeles, magna cum laude. Ortega Jeffrey Leonard Flomar, magna cum laude. Oliveros Camille Ann Cuadra, cum laude. Ortiz Beda Paula Dael, cum laude. Sahagun Mark Vincent Bustamante, cum laude. For Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, second semester school year 2022-2023. Alcantara Catherine Joy Rivera, cum laude. Ann Yunji Bonoa, cum laude. Andres Marwin Jan Dasalia, cum laude. Arcega Joanna Rose Kaugma, cum laude. Barnakea Ronmi Lisbeth Manlutak, cum laude. Bondok Jean Mariel Rafael, cum laude. Sid Alexandra Marie Tolentino, cum laude. Fernandez Giselle Santiago, cum laude. Florence Kyla Nicole Paglinawan, cum laude. Gandesa Jr. Ronnie Pelizar, cum laude. Ilagan Cedric Piolo Mercado, cum laude. Ganda. Gandesa Junior Ronnie Felesar, cum laude. Ilagan Cedric Piolo Mercado, cum laude. Izon Misi Jose, cum laude. Mamaril Maria Eliza Isabella Fermato, cum laude. Merhilia Zelis Mariel Sagire, cum laude. Odiame Vivien Cabrera, cum laude. Panganiban Lara Isabel Madaraso, cum laude. Bichon Ian Lester Bagtas, cum laude. Santos Rabi John Ramos, cum laude. Sapiandante Desiree Jane Adolfo, cum laude. Sapin Roan Angelique Cole, cum laude. Cintrico Eliza Aubrey Marie, cum laude. Tanido Luis Ariel Beatriz Go, cum laude. Vergara Heloise Kimberly Berde, cum laude. Villazaran Erica May Hoko, cum laude.
May we now invite on stage the Dean of Nursing, Ms. Moira G. Uy, and Associate Dean Alma Trinidad R. Taragua, to present the Academic Excellence Awardees for Bachelor of Science in Nursing. May we call on Department Chair Jonathan D. Canares and Associate Department Chair Jennifer C. Padual.
For Bachelor of Science in Nursing, second semester, school year 2022-23, Santos Marinel Apad, magna cum laude. Tidor Carla May Nesperos, magna cum laude. Agbanlog Dana Angeline Taliorin, cum laude. Angala Ashley Gale, cum laude. Arquiza Eugene Paul Carmona, cum laude. Singua Melody Ann Kabatit, cum laude. Balestero Nica Martina Valderramos, cum laude. Bauson Wendy Lunar, cum laude. Bautista Mariel Kristen Ernesto, cum laude. Beltehar Sara Del Soge, cum laude. Bertulfo Maria Emilia Nicole Durante, cum laude. Iglain Joan Limshaco, cum laude. Kabuslay Laura Faye Bacani, cum laude. Kalanog Jamie Numerica Ortega, cum laude. Corquera China Miguel Castillo, cum laude. Dayawan Maria Sofia Nicole Inovero, cum laude. De Leon Patricia Beatriz Hernandez, cum laude. De la Peña Lance Perez, cum laude. Dimla Christian Miraflor, cum laude. Epti Jarina Viel Cleto, cum laude. Interino Cameron Ann Kasem, cum laude. Jimenez Kathleen Carmelita de Guzman, cum laude. Magpayo Leilani Maninang, cum laude. Manila, Florian Angeli Agon, cum laude. Mascara City, Noaima Lantud, cum laude. Medina Kyla Isabel May Gibani, cum laude. Mukaizo Misaki Salalila, cum laude. Mary Lorraine Gaddy, cum laude. Palad Pauline Agpalo, cum laude. Pangilinan Lalaine Lagria, cum laude. Paragas Emery Rose Reyes, cum laude. Rivera May Crizel Bonsato, cum laude. Sadicon Frank Shane Laura, cum laude. San Luis Angel Gabriel Dizon, cum laude. San Pedro Shaneline Sakian, cum laude. Sumbilia Irish Ann Bibauco, cum laude. Talag Trisha Morado, cum laude. Tawasil Rania Ismael, cum laude. Chu Justine Sweet Premaso, cum laude. Vergara Marion Felipa Castillejo, cum laude. Viray K. Hazel de Leon, cum laude.
may we now invite on stage the Dean of the Institute of Tourism and Hotel Management, Dr. Joy Sheila Baraero-Era, together with Dean Harold B. Bueno and Associate Dean John Lester F. Tuason, to present the Academic Excellence Awardees for Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management. May we call on Department Chair John Rocky Masa and Associate Department Chair Dr. Mark Lixel Lantican.
Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, Culinary Management track. First semester, school year 2022-2023. Marilag Micaela Aquino, magna cum laude. Second semester, school year 2022-2023. Cusio Shanen Bedonia, magna cum laude. Bait Monica Linato, cum laude. Congrats. Fabigliane Jeff Lander Españo, cum laude. Ginto Sofia Cassandra Magpantay, cum laude. Lahara Crisaline May Espiritu, cum laude. Marciano Haley Jade Ernacio, cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, Hotel Operations track. First semester, school year 2022-2023. Ominga Fiona Alexandra Camo, cum laude. Second semester, school year 2022-2023. Hernandez Roname Rioveros, magna cum laude. Alcantara Alessandra Nicole Andres, cum laude.
To present the Academic Excellence Awardees for Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, may we call on Department Chair Dr. Lorhen T. Cortez and Department Chair Rosalyn M. Hagolino.
Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, Travel and Tours Management track. Second semester, school year 2022-2023. Frigiliana Monica Lisa Rivera, summa cum laude. Bueta Nicole Mar Angela Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Kabantog Bea Elaine Arino, magna cum laude. Kalicoy Jan Cesar Monteza, magna cum laude. Cruz John Daniel Lampa, magna cum laude. De la Cruz Marinel Joy Kiambao, magna cum laude. Ermitanio Wences Rovi Padeway, magna cum laude. Carol Maria Crisel Bernardo, magna cum laude. Makaraeg Nicole Rocafor, magna cum laude. Maldia Ben Anderson Velano, magna cum laude. Perez Carl Brian Narciso, magna cum laude. Ramos Alexandra May Cabenyan, magna cum laude. Rosha Shans Azenet Lumbo, magna cum laude. Sigua Alessandra Bien, magna cum laude. Vilio Jonathan Galvez, magna cum laude. Alejandro Rosmaris Nicole Manalansan, cum laude. Anima Cherry May Asong, cum laude. Antonio Angeline Arguelles, cum laude. Bonifacio Leonard Bonifacio, cum laude. Bristol Andrea Jasmine Morano, cum laude. Cabigas Helen Troy de Lector, cum laude. Kai Aldrich John Chavez, cum laude. Clemente Dana Cristel Gonzaga, cum laude. Concepcion Andrea Gale de la Cruz, cum laude. De Jesus Arlov Junicio, cum laude. De Leon Janelle Villaflores, cum laude. De Silva Gemar Marfori, cum laude. Edilio Charish Banyaga, cum laude. Gatchalian Nadine Peña, cum laude. Yocado Quimuel Sams Torres, cum laude. Gonda Angelica May Dalangin, cum laude. Indoctivo Beatriz Julien Parungao, cum laude. Luna Sofia Isabel Marcelino, cum laude. Macaraig Jasmine Garce, cum laude. Matugina Patricia Ann Santos, cum laude. Quiroz Keith Alain Vignac, cum laude. Santos Ela Paula Pareja, cum laude. Tadi Alexandra Joan Carolino, cum laude.
To present the Punong Bayan and Arellano Grant Thornton Award and the PwC Isla Lipana and Co. Award of Excellence, may we call on the Chair of the Department of Accountancy and Internal Auditing, Lady Diane Madrid.
May we call the representatives from the Punong Bayan and Arroyo Grant Thornton, Mr. Nicolay Canceran, Partner for Tax Advisory and Compliance, Head of Transfer Pricing Team, and an alumnus of IABF BS Accountancy 2007, summa cum laude. And Ms. K.M. Hebron, Manager, Academe and Scholarship, Manager of People and Culture Group, to come up on stage to award the medal to the Punong Bayan and Aurelio Excellence Awardee. The P&A Academic Excellence Award is conferred on students who has achieved a level of excellence which demonstrates P&A's core values of excellence, agility, and responsibility, and who genuinely celebrates learning in all aspects to the fullest. May we call on Mr. Joaquin Carlos F. Banyaga, cum laude, Punong Bayan and Aurelio Excellence Awardee. Mr. Al James T. Mules, cum laude, Punong Bayan and Aurelio Excellence Awardee.
May we invite on stage the Dean of the Institute of Accounts, Business and Finance, Dr. Enrique E. Lozari, to award the certificate to the PwC Isla Lipana and Co. Award of Academic Excellence.
This award is given to the graduating accountancy students who best exemplifies excellent holistic development, exhibiting academic superiority, and must have unquestionable integrity and character. The PwC Isla Lipana and Company Award of Academic Excellence is given to the following graduating students: Ms. Julian Ross A. Lagit, magna cum laude, Isla Lipana and Company Award of Excellence. Mr. John Patrick S. Ramos, magna cum laude, Isla Lipana and Company, Academic Excellence Awardee.
May we invite on stage the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Teresa Trinidad Pitino, and Architect Raquel Bakiran to award the outstanding senior students. To present the awardees, may we also call on stage Director for Student Development, Rondel C. Gascon.
Good morning. The Far Eastern University Outstanding Senior Student embodies fortitude when faced with unknown and uncertain, excellence, not just in leadership but also in academics, while enriching knowledge and skills in their discipline, and also uprightness by battling for what's just and right, while keeping their integrity as a fuel for altruistic service to others. This year's the Outstanding Senior Student Award honors remarkable students who exemplified FEU's core values that led them to become true role models for all students and the communities they serve. I'm proud and honored to present the Outstanding Senior Student Awardee for 2023 from the Institute of Architecture and Fine Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Zaren John Suezo. Zaren is graduating magna cum laude and awarded top 3 Best Thesis Award at the IARFA Research Colloquium. He's also a delegate at the Ayala Young Leaders Congress in 2021 and co-proponent and vice chairperson for internal affairs of #Ulysses Relief Operation of Bayanihan Movement. Congratulations.
May we now call on Macy F. Suyat, Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Human Settlements Track, cum laude, to deliver the response message.
To our guest speaker, Joy Ann C. De Vera, Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Teresa Trinidad Pitino, Vice President for Academic Services, Architect Raquel L. Bakiran, Vice President for Academic Development, Dr. Evangeline P. Bautista, University Registrar, Genesis John G. Borja, Deans, Directors, faculty members, parents, and my fellow graduates, good morning. There is an African proverb that says, "It takes a village to raise a child." This holds true for academic institutions raising their students just as how FEU raises Tamaraws. We will not be able to reach the sweet finish line without the help of our parents, family, teachers, administrators, and especially our beloved Far Eastern University. They have shaped us, nurtured our talents, challenged our assumptions, and inspired us to reach the highest standards of excellence. And today, they are still here with us. So I would like to ask all my batchmates to please stand up and let us give them a round of applause. Walang hanggang pasasalamat po sa paghubog ninyo sa amin upang maging isang matagumpay at responsableng individual. To my fellow graduates, kumusta? Kumusta ang mga Tamaraws na bumabawi ng tulog dahil sa puyat sa paggawa ng school requirements o pag-revise sa thesis? Nakabawi na nga ba sa tulog? O baka naman puyat pa din sa hinahabol ng mga episodes ng mga series na pinagpaliban at hindi napanood sa Netflix? Kilala ko kayo. Ilang buwan ninyong tiniis ang hindi manood matapos lang ang projects, mag-revise ang isang katutak na correction sa thesis, at magsaulo ng aralin upang masagutan ang mga tanong sa exams. Hindi nyo na kailangan sana all dahil sama-sama tayo dyan. Sa pagsisikap na ating ginawa at sa hashtag struggle is real na ating naranasan, saksi ang bawat dingding, sahig at kisame ng FEU. If FEU halls can just talk, sasabihin niya siguro, deserve. Kidding aside, now I think it will say, job well done. All the hard work of us had finally paid off, and we are now ready to take the responsibility our community expects of us. Handa na tayo because FEU trained us to take these responsibilities to heart and transform our society into a better and livable place. My fellow graduates, let us be reminded of the 3 core values of FEU. These are F, fortitude, E, excellence, and U, uprightness. Our university has prepared and trained us to embody these core values and apply them to our daily lives outside the bounds of the campus. F, fortitude. We are characterized by fortitude. Ang mga taga-FEU, hindi lang matatalino sa classroom. We also have the strength of mind to battle and face all the pains, adversities, and challenges that we will encounter because FEU taught us to develop our mental and emotional strength to persevere and maintain our composure even when confronted with obstacles or setbacks. Malakas ang ating loob na kapag tayo ay lumabas sa poder ng FEU, tayo ay makakasabay sa agos ng realidad at makakapaglakbay ng may determinasyon sa kabila ng mga hamon ng buhay. E, excellence. The Far Eastern University is home to individuals who played major roles in shaping our nation. This year is no exception. We can be assured that in each of us is the power to mold our society. Let us aim for excellence by learning continuously. Learning does not stop after we graduate. As we challenge continue in this ever-evolving and changing world, tayong mga naririto ngayon ang huhulma sa kinabukasan ng ating komunidad. Hindi tayo titigil sa pagpapatalas ng ating isipan. And by continuously learning, we will be able to achieve excellence in all our field. U, uprightness. Uprightness is having courage to fight what is right, just, and morally correct. Remember, my fellow graduates, we are now leaving FEU. FEU is counting on its products to contribute to the solutions to the many problems of this country. FEU is confident that each student will have moral courage to stand for what is right and what will not be blinded by external factors or corrupt deeds. So let us not let FEU down. Tandaan natin na nasa atin ang tatak tama raw. Kahit saan tayo magpunta, dala-dala natin ang pangalan ng ating universidad. My fellow Tamaraws, today, as we stand at the threshold of a new chapter in our lives, let us remember the responsibility that comes with the privilege of being future professionals. We have been entrusted with the power to shape the world around us, and with that power comes the duty to create spaces that foster inclusivity, promote sustainability, and enhance the quality of life for all. As we venture into the professional realm, we will encounter challenges and opportunities that will test our knowledge and skills. We will face projects that push us beyond our comfort zones and clients with diverse needs and visions. It is in these moments that we must draw upon the knowledge and experiences gained during our time at FEU, relying on our own creativity, adaptability, collaboration, and the power of our imagination to overcome obstacles and realize our aspirations. I am honored to represent you, my fellow graduates, to accept the fruit of our labor. Our collective achievements are a testament to our resilience, passion, and unwavering commitment to our craft. Let us celebrate this momentous occasion and the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. May we continue to live and create with purpose, integrity, and compassion. And as we shape the future, may our creations be a source of inspiration, beauty, and hope for generations to come. To conclude, let me share with you the last stanza of the poem Invictus by William Ernest Henley. It says, "It matters not how straight the gate, how charged the punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul." My fellow Tamaraos, do not be afraid to make your own path and author your own story. Batch 2023, go out and make our FEU village proud. Thank you.
Once again, for the safety of everyone, please observe the following. We encourage you to wear your face mask properly at all times inside the venue. Eating and drinking inside the FEU auditorium is not allowed. Let us all maintain its cleanliness. Properly dispose of your trash and used face masks in the assigned trash bins. Thank you. Provide a musical interlude. Let us welcome the FEU Bamboo Band. Thank you very much, our FEU Bamboo Band. May we now invite our speaker, Joy Ann C. De Vera, Bachelor of Science in Hotel Restaurant Management, Batch 2014, to give an inspirational message to all our awardees.
What's up, madlang people? Good morning! Alam ko gutom na tayong lahat, pero mabilis lang to. Okay, good morning everyone. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you for reaching these significant milestones. Let's give a round of applause to our cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude awardees. Once again, I express my gratitude to FEU for inviting me to be part of this momentous event. I am truly honored to be speaking to our graduating students today. As I reflect upon my own experience at your age, I remember the mixture of excitement and uncertainty that surrounded me. Although I was aware of my Latin honor, I still had concerns about the real world and the industry I was about to enter. Like many of you, I wondered about my future career path after graduation. I would like to share a story about a girl who made a profound impact on my life and became a tremendous source of inspiration. It is my hope that her story will also inspire you. At the age of 10, she used to wake up very early in the morning just to sell rice cakes. All you would hear in the street was her young voice shouting, "Puto, kutsinta, biko, sapin-sapin, rice cakes, anyone?" It was the voice that wanted to earn a little, to fund her school expenses, and to support her younger siblings. In the morning, she would be seen to school as a student. After school, as kids of her age play, she would spend all her afternoon selling rice cakes again. The bilao was her best friend during those times, under the cold rain or under the sun's scorching heat. Every summer, she would have her own swimming escapade. While her classmates were enjoying the sun and the beach, she played with water. Yes, but in front of a sink full of dirty plates, cups, and all kitchen utensils. Yes, she worked as a karinderya dishwasher. She had to work as the eldest because her father is only earning just enough for their meals, supported by her mother, who worked as a house help and laundrywoman during weekends. She must admit working at a very young age is very difficult. She learned so early the mantra, work before pleasure. Given the financial hardship, she was afraid she couldn't pursue university education. Fortunately, a priest endorsed her to enroll as a scholar at Pasita Soriano Foundation Incorporated, that honed her to become a person with values, humility, and goodwill to help those who have the same experiences as hers. Another gate opened when McDonald's hired her as a service crew. She will always be grateful to this company for becoming her second home. It has paved the way for them, especially working students, to support their everyday school needs and expenses. Crews and managers have become her confidant during her downest moments. Her life as a working student spanned 4 years of joys and struggles. She still can't believe that she survived going to school with only 20 pesos in her pocket, not knowing whether she could eat or not on that day. The HEPA lane surrounding the university which sell cheap street food like fish balls, siomai rice, and quail eggs, was her canteen during those times because these were the only food that she could afford. As an HRM major, she is aware of the risk of eating pedestrian food. But she told herself, panandalian lamang ito. Pag nakatapos siya, giginhawa din ang buhay niya at ang pamilya niya. But at the same time, college life has given her the most wonderful experiences. She met a lot of people from different countries with different cultures and personalities. She is very grateful to Pasita Soriano Foundation, to her parents, and to the people who believed in her capabilities. She was able to complete her practicum in Kuala Lumpur. She learned a lot, from serving classic Western and Oriental food up to serving branded alcoholic beverages. The hard work and passion she learned from FEU were her armories to survive the practicum. She reaped the fruits of her labor. The happiest moment of her life was when she received the award as a best intern in the partner university of Far Eastern University in Malaysia. She proudly says, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible for people who never stop believing and never get tired of trying. She has stayed focused on her dreams. She is always dreaming. Her dream starts with an imagination. When she dreams of the most impossible thing that could ever happen to her whole life. For her, dreaming has no limits. When you dream, you could be the most richest woman of all. No boss, no pressure. She says that the essence of dreaming is when you make this dream a reality and when it benefits other people. Her dream is to finish her degree and share her knowledge to others. She have dreamt of giving her family a comfortable life, a decent house to live in, and to provide them 3 full meals a day. That's all. Her dream is very simple, something which was seemingly unreachable years back then. But now, she is a door closer to this dream. She also dreamed of providing opportunities to those who have the same experiences as hers and like to serve as torch of hope for those who are willing to learn, sacrifice, and aspire for a better life. She will not waver in this commitment because she is a product of this hardship, and she like more women to rise above this challenge. This girl is privileged to stand and represent their graduation batch. She, who came from humble beginnings, never thought that she could enter college, more so finish it. She finished college because she dreamt of it, amidst all the odds. The girl who played a significant role in my story has now evolved into a lady, gracefully standing in front of you. To all the graduating students who are here, I know that this is the most awaited event in your college life. A gift that you can give to your parents in return to their hardships and sacrifices. But graduation is just the beginning of the real world. Let us bear in mind that the diploma cannot dictate who you are going to be in the future. Your hard work and values will. Latin honor is not the only basis of what you can achieve in the future. It is who you really are that matters. Your character and values, nurtured by FEU through the years, fortitude, excellence, and uprightness. Along your journey, I know that you will face a lot of challenges, but always put positive thoughts in your minds and always think that this too shall pass and good things come to those who persevere in life. You should never ever lose hope. No matter how hard the situation may be, hold on to the value of righteousness. On your way up to the ladder of success, you will face crossroads. that will test your integrity and ethics. If faced with this dilemma, let us always refer back to our core values, so such crossroad should in no way delay us from starting and ending the jobs the right way. Remember your family and your university that have firmly stood by your side so that you will be focused, be true to yourself, and be committed to pursuit of personal and social decisions and goals that will ultimately benefit more people. This graduation speech, delivered 9 years ago, played a significant role in shaping the person I am today. Just 2 weeks after graduating, I am humbly and proudly resigned from my position as service crew member at McDonald's, which had been my source of income throughout my college years. Interestingly, when I applied for a waitress position, I was offered to a supervisor role instead. I am immensely grateful to Motorino Pizzeria Napoletana for giving me the opportunity and for believing in my abilities. The owners personally guided me, allowing me to relearn the fundamentals of the food industry. Kahit na sobrang busy nila, naglaan sila ng panahon sa akin. I remember Miss Margarita Flores, Asia's Best Female Chef 2016, the guest speaker at the commencement ceremony that time, handing me her business card and expressing her willingness to hire me once I graduated. Unfortunately, I misplaced her card and was unable to reach out to her at the time due to my commitment at my current job. After a couple of months, my managers and owners decided to promote me as the manager of the restaurant. I had been with the establishment for 3.5 years. Although I received several offers during my time at Motorino, I remained loyal to my passion and enjoyed my job there. There was even an offer to work as a supervisor at the restaurant I had practiced in during my time in Malaysia. However, I made the decision to stay in the Philippines and continue working at Motorino. One day, while standing in front of Motorino restaurant, I bumped into Miss Margarita Flores, and we exchanged greetings. She remembered me, and I mentioned that I had lost her calling card and was unable to contact her after graduation. Fortunately, she graciously handed me another card and told me to reach out if I needed anything. As working on a cruise ship was also on my bucket list, I decided to apply for positions on cruise ships. I resigned from Motorino properly, expressing my gratitude for all the knowledge and experience I had gained there. While waiting for my visa, I decided to utilize the calling card Miss Margarita Flores had given me 3 years ago and applied for any available positions with her. Fortunately, I was hired as a catering sales coordinator at Shibu de Margui Catering. This role allowed me to interact with numerous influential individuals, including politicians, celebrities, and prominent figures in the Philippines. I stayed with Shibu de Margui Catering for 1 year before leaving properly, as I had secured a job on a cruise ship. I was initially thrilled about working on a cruise ship, as it allowed me to travel to various destinations in South America and interact with people from different countries and cultures. However, the reality of working 16-hour shifts with no days off and unpredictable schedules quickly sank in. I rarely had the opportunity to explore the destinations outside the port, as I had to choose between sleep and venturing out. This experience taught me many valuable lessons. I learned the importance of courage, self-reliance, and working smart. Being away from loved ones was a significant factor to consider, but the attractive salary, free food, and accommodation made it easier to save for the future. However, my life took an unexpected turn when I returned to the Philippines. In my second contract, I discovered that I was 7 weeks pregnant while in Cozumel, Mexico. This revelation drastically changed my life decisions. Upon learning that the cruise ship would not assume any responsibility for my well-being during my pregnancy and having it being my first baby, I made a difficult decision to return home. I signed a waiver and decided to come back to the Philippines, seeking employment in the restaurant industry once again. Since I had previously resigned properly from Mom Margarita's catering business, I took the opportunity to apply at her restaurant. That's why I find myself here at Luso in Greenbelt, grateful for the chance to continue my career in a familiar environment. I started working again with Mom Margarita Forres in January 2019, and she has been a tremendous mentor to me. She genuinely cares about her staff, and I am grateful to have been with her for almost 6 years. Recently, I was promoted to the position of Restaurant Operations Manager. Under Mom Margarita's guidance, we have successfully opened 2 Luso restaurants, one in Rockwell and another in Greenbelt. Luso, a fine dining establishment located in the heart of Greenbelt, has been operating for 14 years. Additionally, we are planning to open another branch at the Podium later this year. I am truly thankful to the Lord Almighty for leading me to such a wonderful company. Sometimes, God has better plans for us than we could have ever imagined. I believe that I would have to venture elsewhere to acquire my own house, car, and other properties. However, through my accomplishments at work, I have been able to transform my life. Richard Branson once said, "Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again." Sometimes you may not end up where you intended to go, but you will always end up where you were meant to be. These words resonate with me and remind me that to embrace my failures as valuable learning experiences and to remain confident that my journey will ultimately lead me to where I am meant to be. As a gentle reminder, never forget the struggles and hardships you encountered while pursuing your dreams. For those who are not in the hospitality industry, always refer back to the core values of FEU. They will serve as your guiding principles as you navigate the real world in your chosen field. Some of you may go abroad, while others will remain here. I hope that each of you find the best company that will take care of you as you progress in your careers. Do not give up, and always remember that everything happens for a reason. Keep the faith and have confidence. My name is Joy Ann De Vera Bilan, a proud graduate of Far Eastern University with a bachelor's degree in Hotel and Restaurant Management. Kudos to all graduates. Maraming salamat, FEU.
May we request the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Teresa Trinidad P. Tino, and the Vice President for Academic Services, Architect Raquel Bakiran, to present the Certificate of Appreciation to our speaker. The Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Joy Ann C. De Vera in grateful recognition of her participation as guest speaker during the Academic Excellence Recognition Ceremony given this 20th day of July 2023 at the FEU Auditorium, Far Eastern University, Manila. Signed by Maria Teresa Trinidad P. Tino, PhD, Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Michael M. Alba, PhD, President. May we ask your utmost attention to watch this audio-visual presentation featuring our highest honorees of the school year 2022-2023.
Let's start? Yeah.
Bawal ata eh.
Third question is, introduction pa rin, kinakabahan na ako.
Last one. Ay, sorry.
Hindi pa nagsisink in sa akin na summa cum laude pa lang. Hello, my name is Agustin F. San Andres Jr. I'm from Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Convergent Media Track.
Desiree Tizon Banyares. I'm from Bachelor of Arts in Language and Literature. I major in Literature Studies.
Monica Lisa Rivera Friheliana, Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, Travel and Tours Track.
Lily, I'm from Bachelor of Arts in Political Science.
Kevin Aina Francisco, Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, Data Science Track.
Mark Brian Villanil, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Microbiology Track.
Sayrine, and I'm from BA Language and Literature Studies.
Micaela Espanto, and I'm from Bachelor of Arts in Political Science.
Jose Gabriel C. Berina, Bachelor of Physical Education.
Strengthening.
Empowering. Transformational.
Microscopic because it might seem small and insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but when viewed under the right lens, I actually find it full of surprises and amazingly beautiful.
It opened opportunities in my life and instilled in me the values of fortitude, excellence, and uprightness.
You get faced with challenges and you become more aware of the kind of people that your community needs, and through that you learn that you can surpass your own expectations of yourself.
Being at FEU made it a lot easier for me to adapt. It was also in FEU that I met people from all walks of life.
The student organization has really helped me build a lot of confidence and has engaged me with a lot of people.
FEU gave me a home and a life that I never thought that I would experience.
Lifelong learning.
Be brave.
Time management.
Excellence.
Uprightness. Dahil sa panahon na sinusubok ang media, nararapat lamang na tayo ay manindigan sa kung ano ang tama. Sa paglabas ko ng pamantasan, baon ko ang mantrang may alam, may pakialam.
Even though how good we are in our respective fields, there is always something new to learn each and every day.
Be brave enough to try, be brave enough to fail, and be brave enough to try again.
Manage my academic works, my organizational works, and my artistic journey with the FE Dance Company.
Excellence should go hand in hand with empathy, and this was made possible through the many outreach programs that FEU allowed me to be a part of.
If you're kind to yourself and you put in the work, you can become whoever you want to be.
For someone who doesn't eat kare-kare, aside from academics, FEU has really taught me to eat kare-kare because they have the best kare-kare.
When I embark on a quest of finding a vacant classroom where I can take a power nap in between classes.
Definitely the community. I love talking to my friends and eating in Tayuman or hanging out in the FEU Freedom Park.
Naging part ako ng FEU Advocate dahil nagkaroon ako ng mga kaibigan na naging pamilya.
I was able to teach also my co-dancers and other peers and other students through the FE Center for the Arts, and that's what made me most grateful about my stay in FE.
Attending WRP classes, especially the morning community dance fitness sessions, because it really heightens up my mood and brightens my day, so it's really a good way to kick off your day.
Everyone, please rise for the FEU hymn. remain standing for the exit of the University Maze, faculty, administrators, and guests. Thank you.